Well, hi, and welcome back to day 2, where today we are talking about, wait for it, mindful concentration. So yesterday we talked about mindful breathing, and how was it? Did you try it? Did you set a 5-minute watch timer or phone timer? Something? If not, you can still do it. And if you could do 2 minutes, 5 minutes sounds small. You'll notice that I'm pouring a drink. This is a prop for today. This is fizzy water. And it's ice cold because it's been a super hot day. And being stuck in traffic was tricky. So, yes, today we're going to talk about mindful concentration. So again, like yesterday, we start with a reflection where we just kind of think, and hopefully I'll be making you think a little bit, and then a short action. So here's the thing about concentration is that we all seem to think, although many of us know, like we know in our brains, but it's so hard, isn't it, to let go of this misconception that we can do and should do a million things at once. Listen to a podcast whilst washing up, and I actually do tend to do that because I enjoy it. Or having 5 different tabs open because, I've got 1 hour at the computer, so and what happens is that we can't focus effectively. It dilutes our focus, and there is a lot of research to show that in terms of our brain power, our ability to do the things that we are trying to do, our minds are less efficient. Moreover, it's not just about efficiency, it's about our well-being. And when we live modern life, when we are not mindful about the way we do things, when we just have a massive to-do list and see that, it immediately made me go, oh, massive to-do list, and we try and do everything at the same time, our minds become fractured. We're distracted and overwhelmed by thoughts and worries and noise. And that could be, in the literal sense, noise, sound waves coming into our ears, but just the noise of modern life, the advertising, the pop-ups, the notifications. Your phone is beeping every 3 minutes, and it sends your attention in different directions. This is the thing. A fractured mind is a hurried mind. We become to feel strung out or thinly spread. There's so many different ways of saying it, different idioms in different languages. And that's because many, many people experience it and have experienced it. And a fractured mind is a mind without peace. So when we talk about the feeling of stop the world, I want to get off, and then come back to where I am right now, and then everything will be okay, what we want is peace. We just want some peace and quiet, and we can find it. It's about learning the skills, like mindfulness. This is why I'm doing the Mindfulness Boost and not a new year, new you thing, because I don't subscribe to that. It's why we're doing the mindfulness together. And the ability to concentrate brings the scattered mind back together. Concentration unifies the mind and the body. Now, I'll be talking about it later in the week, probably Monday, Tuesday, that I am releasing the Conscious Parenting Toolbox again, and you can buy it in a bundle with the EFT, so the tapping for cycle breaker parents. And in that bundle, the EFT for cycle breaker parents, you will find the heart activation breathing meditation. That's what we're about, unifying the mind and the body, heart and the brain, mind and the body. Concentration is one of the keys to mindfulness. If you can't concentrate on something, you can't be mindful. So concentration is a bedrock of happiness. Happiness being the process and not the destination. When I get there, I'll be happy. When I've done my things, I'll be happy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, because if it did, we wouldn't have these epidemics of mental health problems, crises. So, and I love this because I'm in Vietnam, as you know. So as I have to read this, sorry. Thich Nhat Hanh says, that Vietnamese, his Vietnamese monk. Suppose you're offered a cup of tea, very fragrant, very good tea. If your mind is distracted, you cannot really enjoy the tea. You have to be mindful of the tea. You have to be concentrated on it so the tea can reveal its fragrance and wonder to you. That was Thich Nhat Hanh. If you'd like to know more about him, send me a message. Got loads of books on him. I actually didn't discover him until I moved to Vietnam, which is quite interesting. So here is our action, and it's going to tie in with that wonderful knowledge that we had, thinking about concentrating. So I don't want this boost, this mindfulness boost, to be about boosting your mindfulness skills so that you can do more stuff. I want it to be so that you and me, we feel calmer, more whole, more connected, unified in the mind and the body, as if we have stopped the world and got off, and then we can return refreshed. So here it is. The action. This is in the PDFs. The PDFs are in the comment just above this video, so you can just click the Dropbox thing and it will take you to a file called Day 2, imaginatively, and then there's 3 pages of a PDF. So it is in there. So the action is pour yourself a glass of water or one of your favorite beverages. I mean, it could be a cup of tea. If you really want, it could be a beer. It could be anything you want. So as the water enters the glass, pay attention to how it swirls. So even when you're pouring it, pay attention to how it swirls. Look at the droplets as they scatter on the sides of the glass. And then take a sip of water. Fix your attention. This is the thing. It's all about attention. There's no right and there's no wrong. And if it's tough, that's fine. You can do hard things. You can pull your attention back. Fix your attention on that sip of water from beginning to end. Feel it moisten your mouth and your lips. Concentrate on the feeling of it as it slides down your throat. My drink is ice cold, so I can really feel that. Maybe you have a hot drink. Maybe you have a bubbly drink. Maybe you have a smooth drink. Feel it. Just tune into it. Be mindful in your concentration on the act of drinking. So feel its delicious coolness or its soothing heat. Follow the sip from beginning to end. If a different thought appears in your mind, it could be, a to-do list. Oh, I've got to do that. Oh, I meant to put the water heater on. Or it could be, this is ridiculous. I just want to drink and get on with my day. That's also fine. Perhaps we'll talk more about this towards February when the turning point is going to be opening again. This is one of our subconscious mechanisms to protect us from feeling silly and stop us from doing things that challenge us. Thoughts do come up. So if thoughts come up, just gently bring your attention back to the glass of water and repeat this process until you finish the glass of water. No cutting out early. No, 2, 3, drink it all. See how you can do. Before we dive in tomorrow, please do take a moment to share what the experience is like for you. I'm going to go off when we finish, and I'm going to finish the rest of my drink mindfully. It's going to take me a few minutes as well. And I can tell you it will be challenging for me because I am used to drinking and eating whilst reading a research paper or writing a Facebook post or helping one of the children. I am not used to mindful eating and drinking and mindful concentrating. So it's going to be challenging for me too. So please do pop back and share after you've had a chance. And let us know. Was it challenging? Was it easy? How did you feel during this process? And how did you feel afterwards once you'd done it? Tomorrow, I am looking forward to day 3. I often tend to have my favorite days, and I think 3 is probably my favorite. And we're going to be talking about the practice of being aware of your body. this is incredibly important for us cycle breaker parents and anybody you know who is a cycle breaker parent, because trauma, experiences, memories, beliefs is held in the body. And excuse me 1 second, I'll get you a book. A recommendation. This is so dogged. I think it's been rained on. It has even got mold on it. This is called The Body Keeps the Score. And so when we are doing our work as cycle breakers, where probably in about a week or two's time, I'll be popping up and doing a 5-day workshop called Becoming a Cycle Breaker. And we talk about the physical body, and we talk about recalibrating our nervous system. And also how the body keeps the score. Bessel van der Kolk. Incredible, man. So yes, being aware of your body is incredible and can lead to some wonderful things. So have a very lovely Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye-bye.